Giving you one question like convert the decimal number 12 into Minterm. Tell me the answer. Convert the decimal number 12 into Minterm. A, B, C bar, D bar. Absolutely correct. Now, suppose if I'm giving you a Minterm A, B bar, C, D bar, then what is the binary number for that? So what is the decimal form of that? Very good. Okay. Write the heading. Write the logical expression. Writing the logical expression. Writing the logical expression output of the digital system by using Minterm. By using Minterm. Okay. Hello. Yeah. So write the definition for this. To write the logical expression. To write the logical expression, we will use, now underline this, sum of only those minterm corresponding to which output is 1 in truth table. To write the logical expression, we will use sum of only those minterm corresponding to which output is 1 in TT. Okay. So suppose I have one TT with me. Zero, 1, 2, 3. A, B, Y and Minterm. I'm going to write 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0 and 1, 1. Okay. And the examiner giving you some of the output values like 0, 0, 0, 1. And the respective minterms values are A bar, B bar, A bar B, A B bar and AB. Now read the definition one more time. To write the logical expression, we will use sum of only those minterm corresponding to which output is 1 in TT. So what is the output for this in terms of minterm? Very good. AB, right? That is the final answer. Suppose if I'm giving you here one here also, then what's the final answer then?
A bar B plus A B.
Completely. You have three output, which is high.
Or 3. A bar B bar plus A bar B plus
A bar B bar plus A bar B
A plus B.
plus AB. And if I'm talking about what all the minterms value on that case, so the representation form of minterm will be like this. What all the minterms? 0, 1 and 3, right?
I think I understand the last one.
In this particular form, you have to write all the minterms in which the logical output is high. So here for this one is high, this one is high, and this one is high. So you have to check the decimal number for that. The decimal number is 0 for this particular output. The decimal number for this is 1, and the decimal number for this is 3, right? So if the examiner will giving you the minterms in this particular form, you have to be analyzed that thing, like the examiner is asking about for particular decimal number, for one decimal number or for three decimal number. So most of the time examiner will giving you a minterm form, or many a time they will giving you like on this format also. So you have to be understood both the format.
Okay.
Okay. Then so I think this one you already understood. Let's move to the next topic, that is maxterm. This maxterm is a complemented form of that minterm only. Okay. So suppose if you are very good with this minterm form, then it's very easy for you to directly answer the maxterm. The thing, whatever you do or apply onto the minterm, you just into the complemented version you have to be apply onto the maxterm. Okay, first write the definition. It is a subterm. It is a subterm which contains, it is a subterm which contains all all the input variable either in complemented or a uncomplemented form. Okay, it is a subterm which contain all the input variable either in complemented or a uncomplemented form. Second point, a maxterm assume the value 0 only for one possible combination of input variable. Okay, let me tell you one example for this so that it's very easy to understand also. Like in decimal form, we know this A, this B, these are the input, and this is the maxterm output. So I'm going to represent the maxterm by capital M. Okay, so in decimal, write 0 here, 1, 2, 3. Okay, what all the input variables? 0, 0,
Yeah.
0, 1, 1, 0, and
One.
1, 1. Okay, so if I'm asking about the minterm, on that case you will going to write A bar B bar here, right?
Yeah.
But in the max term, that is just a complemented version of that. So here the answer is A plus B. So in max term, 0 represent A and 1 represent what? A bar. And in min term, you are using A dot B. Now, every time you are writing A dot B. For this, A bar, B bar, A bar, B, it means there you using product term. For each and every particular variables, you are using product method. But in max term, you are using sum method. Okay?
Yes. Yeah.
Like here, you are using the A plus B. And for 0, you are writing A only. If I'm going to write for this particular thing 0, 1, what's the final answer then?
A plus.
Very good. A plus B bar. Same if I'm asking the minterms for this, then what is the minterm for this particular variable, for this particular input?
A bar dot
A bar dot.
B bar.
And what about this?
A bar dot B.
Okay. What about this in max term form and minterm form?
A bar plus B.
A bar plus B. Okay. And in minterm form? Okay. What about this last?
A plus.
A plus B? A bar plus B bar. And in minterm form? AB, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So 0 means here normal and 1 means what? Complemented form. For I'm talking about the max term. Okay. 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 Convert the decimal number 12 into max term. Convert the decimal number 12 into max term. These things are quite very easy, but these things are really very important when you will going to deal with the K-map solutions. Okay, so on that time so many properties will come and you have to be know each and every property on that case. That's why we will going to cover the entire property first and then directly jump onto the K-map.
Okay.
So if you want to convert this 12 into max term, how you will going to convert?
A bar plus B bar plus C plus D.
Yeah, very good. A bar plus B bar plus C plus D. Okay, so if I'm giving you a bar plus b plus c bar plus d bar, then what's the final answer for that?
1, 1, 1, 1.
A bar plus b plus c bar plus d bar. In this case, what's the final answer?
1, 0, 1.
Okay, so what's the decimal value?
1, 0, 1, 1 is 11.
11. Okay. Now write the logical expression output. Writing the logical expression output of digital by using maxterm. Today evening I will share you that your answer sheet. Okay. I think most of the answers are already correct, but I just have a confusion on that last part. Uh, I think last part might be you missed that particular line only. I just found that there is some incorrect solution on that last question only. Otherwise, all the questions are correct. So just look on that particular question one more time.
Okay. And should I couldn't do the first question decimal or
Yeah, that I will tell you. But all the questions which you already in which you worked now, those questions you are doing correct. But rather than that particular last one only, because on that I thought like you missed that particular line, one particular line, and you directly wrote that answer. Maybe there is some. You are also following that time duration might be that is also one of the issue. I don't know, but you just missed that particular point only, and even I just wanted to know uh, how this particular expression is going to be looking in a dual form. So y-
who are trying to do the expression? And I don't that.
you are using two different expression for that now. The second expression you have to be check it one more time.
So second, first one was my answer actually. Second one, I got confused why reduce it.
Yeah, yeah, that reduce form is also correct. But the thing, when you are using the when you are applying dual on that now, you missed one particular operation there. So just
Okay.
yeah, so just recheck it one more time.
But so the first one was correct.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
reason was the
absolutely, that is
expression.
correct. Yeah, I'm not going to deduct your marks on that, but I know that you also know that concept might be just because of time issue or what issue, I don't know. You mentioned that particular point there, that's why I'm highlighting that.
Okay. So if someone asks for the dual of that expression, then you can just leave it at the first answer. Like you don't have to do it first.
Yeah, it's up to you because there are so many alternative ways to answer it. But whenever yeah, that's correct. If anyone is asking you to write the dual expression, you have to be dual for that particular expression only. You no need to firstly minimize that and then try to find that dual expression for that. No need to do like that. You just have to follow the steps of dual expression on that expression only which examiner giving you.
Okay.
Okay. To write the logical expression, write the statement. To write the logical expression, we will write the product of all the max term. In minterm case, you write sum of all the minterms, right? But
Yeah.
in max term case, you have to write the product of all the max term,
Okay.
corresponding to which output is at logic 0. Okay. To write the logical expression, we will write the product of all the mixed term corresponding to which output is logic 0. Now your decimal values are D, D, A, B, Y, max term. So this is 0, then 1, then 2, and then 3. Input variables are 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, and 1, 1, right? What's the final output then? This is based on the examiner choice. Okay, tell me the final output for this. First you will going to cover, first you tell this particular max term and then tell me the final answer.
A plus B,
Okay, A plus B,
A plus B bar, A bar plus B, A bar plus B bar. So we have F1, A, minus A plus B, A plus B bar, A bar plus
A plus B, A plus B bar, and A bar plus B, right? Very good. And what all the decimal values you are covering here? This is the symbolic representation of that max term. You have to be you have to make a symbol like a pi, and the notation is capital M, and you have to write all the values here, like here 0, 1, and 2. So examiner will directly give you an expression like this. Directly they will give you an expression like this, and you have to understand this thing that the examiner is talking about A plus B bar, and A bar plus B on that case. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Can you able to minimize this particular expression?
Yeah.
Tell me the final answer then.
Um, A, B bar. Final answer is A.
Very good. Final answer will be AB. So the minimize expression of max term will always give you the final answer of min term. This is actually one of the property. I will tell you at the last. Okay. Now for the adding output of digital system, and just make a summarize of this. Output of digital system.
Yeah.
We're going to make two sections. In first section, sum of minterm, sum of minterms corresponding to y equals what? 1, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And in the maxterm case,
Product
product of
of
maxterm
corresponding y equals 0.
corresponding to y equals 0. Very good. Okay. In this case, 1 is normal and 0 is complemented, right?
Yeah.
1 is normal and 0 is complemented. In this case, 1 is complemented and 0 is normal. Okay. Any doubt on this? Okay. Write the heading properties of minterm and maxterm. Properties of minterm and maxterm. First property. Okay, if I'm asking about for n input variables, what all the possible number of logical outputs are possible? How many numbers of logical outputs are possible?
2 to the 2 to the n.
Okay, and how many dual expressions are possible? I'm talking self-dual. How many self-dual expressions are possible?
2 to the 2 to the n minus 1.
Okay, for n input variable, total 2 to the power n minterm and maxterm will exist. First property. For n input variables, total 2 to the power n minterms and maxterms are possible, or you can write will exist. Okay.
Yeah.
Second, minterms and maxterms are complemented of each other. Minterm and maxterm are complemented to each other.
Okay.
Like minterm is complemented of what? Maxterm. Like this. Okay. Third point is,
Yeah.
okay, if I'm giving you minterm AB, can you find the complemented of that?
A bar plus B bar.
So is that the complemented version of sorry, the maxterm of A bar plus B bar is what? I wanted that decimal output.
3.
3. And in minterm case,
3.
3, right?
Yeah.
And both are the complemented form.
Perfect.
Third point is sum of all minterm is always be 0. Sorry, is always be 1. This is something I think new. Sum of all the minterms is always equals to 1. Okay. So if you want to take an example for that, you can directly take this only AB and the minterm. So what all the possible minterms are? A bar, B bar, right? A bar, B bar plus A bar, B. I'm directly writing all the minterms. You have to minimize this expression and you tell me what is the logical output you are getting after minimize this expression. These all are the possible output of this. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay, you have to minimize this expression. Tell me what is the final answer you will get.
A bar plus A equals 1.
A bar plus A
Equals 1.
equals 1. It means whenever you are applying, suppose if you are taking all the minterms for any of the expression, on that case your output will always be 1, right?
Yeah.
Your fourth point is product of all the maxterm will be product of all the maxterm is always equals to what? 0. Yeah. So if you wanted to apply that, you can do that also. I think it already understood. Or do you want me to do that?
No, it's okay.
Okay. Next property is one relation between minterm and that maxterm. This particular question is only asked by GATE or PSU exams. So if you wanted to use on your if you only wanted to study for your university, no need to study this particular formula. But if you also preparing for some of the competition exams, then this particular formula is very useful for you. So this is the minterm, which is equals to dual of that maxterm, in which the notation is 2 to the power n minus 1 minus I. First you will going to write all the notation form. Like what is I? Here I is the ith term. Okay.
Yeah.
What about n?
Number of inputs.
Yeah, number of variables. How many input variables are there? Okay.
Yeah.
And what about D? What capital D represents?
Root.
Okay. So suppose if I'm giving you I is equals to 3 and n is equals to 3. Then what's the final answer?
12 and 4. Right?
Dual of what?
And 4.
Okay, correct. What about if I'm giving you I is equals to 5 and n is equals to 3? M2, very good. What if I'm giving you I is equals to 2 on that case?
I equals to
Dual of what?
sorry,
Let me check that.
eight
If I'm giving you
eight
I is
minus
8 minus 1 minus 2, right? Yeah, that is correct. Okay. So till here, these are the terminologies are inside that minterms and maxterm. Next, we have to study about the complete logic gates. Okay,
okay.
can we start that?
Let me start with that.
Or okay, so let me start only those what all the logic gates we will going to study, and the detailed version we will going to start from tomorrow. Okay, so that you can also prepare accordingly. Logic gates. What all the logic gates you know? Tell me. Starting from
And
that buffer also.
buffer,
So first one is buffer. Now your all the basics are completed. Now you are actually going to study the digital circuit now, in which you will going to see so many different terms. What is a stable multi vibrator? What is buffer? What is memory? What is combinationals? Everything you will going to study. What is IC? How you will going to create an IC from the logic gate? So now, because you already having a great good idea about all the basics, so definitely this particular topic is very interesting for you.
okay,
First one is buffer. Second is the node.
yeah,
Third one is and. Fourth one is or. Fifth one is NAND. Sixth one is NOR. Seventh one is XOR. And eighth one is XNOR. Okay. These all the logic gates we need to cover. In which NAND and NOR are universal gates. Okay. NAND and NOR are universal gate. XOR and XNOR are the arithmetic and special purpose gate. Arithmetic and special purpose gate. Okay. Uh, Two more operators we already covered, right? That is inhibition and implication.
yeah.
So include that also. Those gates are also called as universal gates. Inhibition and implication.
So can you please remind me real quick? I forgot about them.
Okay, sure. Uh, for inhibition, the representation form of inhibition is A arrow B, and implication is A oblique B. Okay, I think you already covered A plus B bar and A bar B, right? Like this. By using these operators, we can directly able to get able to frame different other logic gates also. That's why these gates are known as universal gates. This NAND, NOR, inhibition and implication, these four gates are universal gates. Apart from that, others are only the logic gates. XNOR and XOR are the arithmetic and special purpose gate. The detail we will going to study from tomorrow. Just note down these gates name.